Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some really exciting information to go over. Obviously we have a trailer happening tomorrow for the Mega Dimension DLC, but we also have some potential image rumors to go over about a new Mega Evolution as well that is going to be in that DLC. We've got some champion stuff I want to go over, some Nintendo stuff, and also a few events have also been announced. A lot of things to break down, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, there's a ton of new events to go over for various different Pokemon games. The first one is for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We have Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next 7-star Terra Raid battle has been fully revealed. Battle against Dragon Terra type Dragapult. This runs from the 5th of December through to the 7th of December, and then again a week later, from the 12th of December to the 14th of December. And I assume after this, there's going to be some sort of Christmassy themed raids and also outbreaks, because this is the last of the previously announced ones of the pseudo legendaries. So we should now finally be getting into like new outbreak territory. If you are kind of getting a little bit bored with Legends EA, I mean the DLC will be out by this time anyway, so you'll be straight back into ZA. But either way, there should be some better outbreaks and not that these are bad, but like it's been kind of the same thing with, you know, pseudo legendary for every 2 weeks. But either way, that's that. Moving on, we also have some updates regarding ranked battle seasons. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked battle season 37 has begun. The final to run the Regulation J rule set, which allows for the use of mythical Pokemon. This runs until the 4th of January 2026 at 23:59 at UTC. And then as well as that, we have this update. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked battle regulation has been revealed. Regulation I will return from January the 5th, 2026 until an undisclosed date. Now, I want to speak about this in a little bit more detail later on in the video, because this potentially has some links to champions and some sort of situation with Pokemon champions as well, but we'll talk about that a little bit more when we get to that portion of the video. And it says it allows for up to 2 restricted Pokemon. And then also, we have a couple more events to go over. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, Pokemon TCG Pocket has had its monthly refresh, adding May and Torchic cosmetic items to the premium shop. The Mega Absol EX promo is also now available through the shop. Not sure why we didn't get any set announced, because we usually get them at the end of the month. Maybe it's because the Mega Evolution set was so big. But yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get a new set announced. And then as well as that, we have this post to go over as well from Cerebi saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Cafe remix delivery focus has been announced. This adds Furret's soft antique outfit into the game, and this runs from today, the 1st of December 2025. So a lot of events for loads of different miscellaneous Pokemon games, but that's pretty much all of them for the event portion of the video. Moving on, let's talk Pokemon Champions and how this Regulation I rule set running until an undisclosed date may affect Pokemon Champions as well. So we've got Jan here saying, don't like to be the doomer guy, but to an undisclosed date makes me think something is wrong with Pokemon Champions development. If we are getting Champions released any day soon, they should be heavily marketing it, and we should know the release date already. And this is very, very true, because as we all know, Pokemon Champions is going to be the main sort of competitive hub at Worlds 2026. They've already said that. They've already confirmed it. And the game still, you know, doesn't have a release date, hasn't had a trailer for ages. Like every new game that's coming out has had some sort of trailer. We had something for Pokopia, we've had something for Legends EA, and we've had all these different trailers and stuff. The only one that they haven't spoken about is Pokemon Champions. And to be fair, this should be coming out relatively soon, because people need to adapt to Pokemon Champions to get ready for Worlds, because there's only going to be so many Pokemon available. Obviously, we'll have to get used to using like different gimmicks again and stuff. Like, you're just going to have to get used to it and, you know, practice and stuff in this new competitive format. Yet we are seemingly very far away from this getting revealed, or, you know, not getting revealed, but dropping and actually being available to play. So yeah, the fact that they're running this into an undisclosed date is a little bit worrying, because maybe it means that something has gone wrong with Champions, and so they are having to just kind of have this out for competitive until they sort the champion situation out, which isn't ideal, because, you know, if you are going to Worlds and you are going to compete, you need to get ready for Pokemon Champions by playing Pokemon Champions. I still think we're going to get the release date around Pokemon Day potentially. I know that Pokopia is coming out on the 5th of March, but I think Champions will drop maybe not around Pokemon Day, but I think April at the latest. You know, there is a chance that it comes out in January. A lot of people think that this also means that it's coming out in January because of the of this regulation rule. So here until the 4th of January. So some people are thinking that, you know, they're going to do the regulation I after this, and then they're going to do it for the whole of January, and then Champions is going to come out in February, which, you know, it could be the case, but I don't know. I feel like it needs to get some sort of announcement about it. You know, just a little release date drop or something, just so we are ready for it. But yeah, this could be bad news for Champions. Hopefully it's not, but it generally could be, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm sure we'll find out a ton of information about Champions on Pokemon Day and hopefully get the release date then. And, you know, Pokopia is March, and then maybe Champions is April, and then Happy Days. But either way, just want to quickly go over that because this could potentially be bad news for Pokemon Champions, but hopefully it's not. You know, we'll just have to wait and see. Moving on, I want to go over a potential image rumor for the Pokemon Legends EA Mega Dimension DLC. Now, this is about one of the leaked Mega Evolutions, so obviously if you don't want to see what that leaked Mega Evolution is, then skip this part of the video, but I assume that if you clicked on it, you probably want to know it anyway. Now, this image is very likely going to be fake. It's just something that has popped up, and I thought I'd go over it because it's a new Mega Evolution from the Mega Dimension DLC. So that was your warning, but this is the image here. So we have Mega Garchomp Z. This was posted by Soul Silverheart saying, I actually wouldn't even be surprised if this was real because this is so good. I love its more draconic face and that it's flying. Unfortunately, the modeling on the legs and arms and maybe even the typing gives it away. This ain't no ground type. So this is the image here in question. So we have Mega Garchomp Z, which is like Mega Garchomp Z is going to be something in the Mega Dimension DLC. We don't know if it's going to be called Garchomp Z or something else, but Garchomp, Lucario, Absol, Pokemon like that, they are getting a second Mega Evolution. And Lucario is apparently going to be getting revealed tomorrow, but we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail later on in the video. But this is the image for Mega Garchomp Z. It looks absolutely incredible. Like, it generally does look fantastic. I love it so much more than Mega Garchomp. But Soul Silver is right, though. I would not see this as a Dragon Ground type. Even though Garchomp flies anyway, I just feel like if it's always flying like this, then surely it's not going to be Dragon Ground. But yeah, it says Mega Garchomp Z, number 130, Dragon Ground. This is another massive giveaway as well that it's probably fake. It's apparently 6 feet 88 inches tall. You know, you can't have 88 inches in a foot. That's just not how it works. It'd be 6 foot 8 inches tall. 88 inches. That's a massive giveaway in my opinion as well. 176.4 pounds. It says its hyper light body and blade-like wings ignite the air, propelling it past the sound barrier as if shredding the sky. And then yeah, I mean the Pokedex is very well done in my opinion. Like the design looks incredible. I'm sure the artist, whoever made it, will come out soon and be like, yeah, this is what I made or whatever. But yeah, I think that the height is a massive giveaway because it can't be 6 foot 88 inches tall. But I just really like the design. I really want to, you know, the only reason that this potentially could have been a mistake is if this is like a beta screenshot or something, they just put text in wrong or whatever. Like, we don't know where this image came from. I've not seen it on 4chan or anything. I just saw Soul Silverheart post about it. So I'm not sure where this has come from. I assume it's probably on 4chan or something, but I've not seen anything about it. But yeah, the only kind of legitimacy I'll give it is that maybe it was a beta screenshot and they just got the text wrong on something because they were doing it fast. I want to say that because I want to believe that it's real because it looks absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I just know that when Mega Garchomp gets revealed, it ain't going to look as cool as this, which is a massive shame because this just looks so good. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think this is real or not? Again, it's very likely to be fake based on what we've obviously spoken about. But it just looks so cool. It just looks so cool. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. Would you like this to be real? Would you not like it to be real? And also, do you think it is real or not? But yeah, either way, that is the image rumor for a new Mega Evolution for the Legends EA Mega Dimension DLC. Moving on, we have an update for the Nintendo Switch 2. We've got Go Nintendo tweet here posting saying Switch 2 backwards compatibility update for November the 30th, 2025. So they say, since the Switch 2 release, Nintendo has been working diligently to ensure every Switch 1 game can be played on their next-gen hardware without issue. The Switch 2 launched with a sizable amount of Switch 1 games fully playable, but there were definitely some titles that had issues or simply wouldn't fire up. As the weeks and months roll on, Nintendo continues their efforts to get Switch 1 games in tip-top shape on the Nintendo Switch 2. Today, Nintendo has updated their official backwards compatibility site with yet another wave of Switch 1 games that now perform as intended on the Switch 2. The latest games to get Nintendo backwards compatibility stamp of approval are as follows. So Doom plus Doom 2, Guardian Tales, Skies Above, Sugar Dew Island, Super Mega Baseball 4, and also Time Spinner as well. So all of these games, if they're any of these are your like favorite games or you like playing them on the Switch or whatever, these should all now be working fine on the Nintendo Switch 2. They've all been updated recently, so they should all be good to go. And it says, as for games that are still experiencing issues, we know of the following. So Sports Party, Resident Evil 4, Blades of Darkness, and then yeah, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is a big one. Apparently, like every time you start it up, there's like a 30% chance you'll just get like a black screen and it'll crash. Like, this game has only ever had problems, I swear. Like, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were just made so badly. Not that the games are bad, I mean, they're pretty lackluster, but it's just the actual way they were made. Like, I don't know if you remember, but there were so many glitches and bugs and stuff in this game, and people were cloning Pokémon, cloning items, cloning literally everything. People were literally getting to the mystery gifts before they were out. Like, you could shiny hunt Shaman before that mystery gift even came out. And now you basically can't even properly play it. It's just the whole fiasco, this whole situation. I don't think Ilka should ever be in charge of making a main series Pokemon game again, because they absolutely just ruined the Gen 4 remakes. But either way, that's the Nintendo Switch 2 backwards compatibility updates. Yeah, just some good information there about the games that you can now play. Hopefully, absolutely fine. Finishing things off for today's video, just going to quickly go over what we are expecting to be seeing in tomorrow's Mega Dimension DLC trailer. Like I say, if you're living under a rock, we are getting a new trailer tomorrow. We don't know if it's going to be a long trailer or a short trailer. Obviously, a couple weeks ago, we got Mega Zeraora. Pretty lackluster in regards to the actual trailer. Love the Mega Evolution, but the trailer being like a minute 30 long, not ideal. Now, of course, Mega Dimension is out next Tuesday on the 10th. Not next Tuesday, should I say, next Wednesday on the 10th. And we are getting a trailer tomorrow, and then we also apparently are getting a trailer on the 9th as well, next Tuesday. That's just what the leaker said. No idea if it's true or not, because obviously they've just gone now into hiding, whatever. But they've been right about everything so far. But in regards to tomorrow's trailer, obviously they said next week is off because of the Wicked movie. So that was obviously the week that we just had. And we've got Jan here saying, update. I think this is suggesting there's no news next week. So that was last week. But this means the fish emoji should somehow be hinting Mega Lucario's reveal, which again is apparently going to be tomorrow, which sounds difficult to link, but we do know it's going to be revealed after Zeraora due to the previous teasers. So as we've already spoken about, like these Mega Evolution Z Pokemon or whatever, like Garchomp, Absol, Lucario apparently getting revealed tomorrow. I feel like they can't just, this is why I hope it is a bit of a big trailer, because they can't just reveal a new Mega Evolution for Lucario and just be done with it. Like, they surely have to explain it, because everyone's gonna be like, what's going on with that? Like, how can Lucario have another Mega Evolution? So I think that they have to explain it in detail with like a voiceover trailer and stuff, and that's why I think tomorrow's trailer is actually going to be quite a hefty one, and it's a week before the game comes out, or the DLC comes out, should I say. So yeah, I mean, I think legendary Pokemon stuff tomorrow, obviously the Mega Lucario reveal, and then maybe some other like kind of character updates or whatever, I think, because you just can't drop a new Mega Evolution for an already existing Pokemon with a Mega Evolution and then just call it a day. So yeah, hopefully we get something quite substantial tomorrow, because like I say, the DLC is very, very close. But yeah, it looks like Lucario is going to get revealed tomorrow. I mean, it might be completely wrong. The leaker could be wrong. It could be something like Tatsugiri or whatever, which is another Pokemon getting a Mega Evolution. We really don't know. But yeah, just from what the leaker said, and they've been absolutely correct since up to this point as well, before obviously they went into hiding. So yeah, I think, yeah, hopefully we're going to get a rather longish trailer tomorrow, hopefully anyway. But either way, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider leaving a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out. We, of course, will be streaming this trailer tomorrow. We'll be streaming all day, as we usually do with these reveals. So if you do want to watch along, you're more than welcome to come to the stream. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think we're going to see in tomorrow's trailer? Let me know your thoughts on the Switch 2 stuff. Let me know your thoughts on this potential Mega Garchomp image. Again, very likely going to be fake, even though it does look really, really cool. What are your thoughts on the Champion stuff? And then, yeah, all the different events and stuff that have been announced for various different Pokemon games as well. But thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.